Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members, for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed for this position of the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, Gender and Affirmative Action. Mr. Chairman, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to give glory to the Almighty God for favor and grace on me. With profound humility, I thank His Excellency the President for nominating me to this office. It is a great honor bestowed on me, the people of Kilifi, and the women of this country at large. Mr. Chairman and honorable members, my name is Aisha Jumwa Karisa Katana. I am a mother of 3 young adults and a very active and strong supporter of my 52 immediate family members in a very diverse capacity. Mr. Chairman, I have walked a journey that has never been a walk in the park for me to be seated before you and these honorable members today. Mr. Chairman, when I contested and lost the 2007 elections for Bahari constituency in the old dispensation, I reflected and took stock. And this is how I made the sacrifice in order to erase the past of ignorance and grace the academic corridors of universities. Mr. Chairman, I went back to school and completed my Kenya certificates of secondary education in 2011. And I proceeded to Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, where I got my certificate in county governance in 2012. And this was followed by an executive master's of leadership and governance from the same institution in 2015. And in 2021, I graduated with a bachelor's of leadership and management from International Leadership University here in Nairobi. And currently, Mr. Chairman, I registered at African Nazarene University for Bachelor's of Laws degree. And Mr. Chairman, a common theme amongst my courses is leadership and governance. And I took the view that I must improve myself intellectually and spiritually in order to serve the community better. Mr. Chairman, as I have told you, I have come from very far. I was born and raised in humble settings in a historical fishing village known as Takaungu in Kilifi North constituency in Kilifi County. And my parents were poor. They used to struggle to provide for me.
Boss yourself. We have all walked the same journey, don't worry.
To provide for me and my 27 siblings. So I went to a local school known as Takaungu Primary from 1993 to 1991. And Mr. Chairman, I proceeded to Ganze Secondary School. Regrettably, I had to drop out due to lack of school fees. And Mr. Chairman, I have touched a little bit about my family, and that explains how we used to struggle and the lack of school fees. So, Mr. Chairman, I was at home. There were absolutely no prospects to expand my of my firstborn. Mr. Chairman, I must say that this is one of the practices that must be curbed, because it's very harmful and painful to the girl child, especially those underage. Mr. Chairman, I was not content to be a housewife. So I took a keen interest to matters affect communities, especially the vulnerable in the society, and becoming a vocal voice in youth, in women, and people living with disabilities. So I decided to join active politics to be able to make transformation in society through policy making. And in 1997, I contested and I was elected the first woman in my community. So I served for 5 years and got re-elected due to my stellar records of development.
Elected to what?
To MC, to a councillor. And during my second term, I was elected as the chairperson of Kilifi Town Council. Again, the first woman to head that position, to be in that position. Mr. Chairman, in 2013, I was elected the first woman member for Kilifi in the 11th Parliament, and served in various departmental committees of Parliament. And in 2017, I was elected the first woman of a single constituency for Malindi in the 12th Parliament. And also I was in various committees of Parliament and a commissioner of the Parliamentary Service Commission. During my tenure, Mr. Chairman, as the member for Malindi, among other projects, I founded Shomani Girls High School. I am happy because this school was proposed and in the process to be registered a national school. This school has given the girls from humble backgrounds to get quality education, Mr. Chairman. And on the same note, I set aside 10 acres of land under the Aisha Jumwa Foundation for construction of a rescue center for the victims of gender-based violence and teenage pregnancies. Mr. Chairman, we all aware that Kilifi was hit hard on issues of early pregnancies and gender-based violence. This what triggered me to come up with that project.
1 minute.
And Mr. Chairman, as I have said that I am a commissioner of the Parliamentary Service Commission and also a chairperson of a commission committee on information and public communication. Today, I'm happy to report that with my fellow committee members of the subcommittee and the commission, we have a paperless and digital parliament. So I take credit on that as a transformative agenda that I spearheaded. Mr. Chairman, in my 25 years in public service, I have served my people passionately, diligently, and with utmost regard of the rule of law. Mr. Chairman, I can confidently say that I have the skills, I have the qualifications, I have the experience to excel in the role if given the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Aisha Jumwa. That journey has been walked by many, many people in this room. You are not alone.
Thank you.
But now we'll ask you about your suitability to serve in the docket you have been nominated by the President, His Excellency William